Welcome to episode 66, Final Preparations. Right now, discussing we have the ring. Jeff has his sword, the cloak, a beholder somewhere in this lands has a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, we were with our discussions. Not quite sure who wants to pick it up.
I mean, well, we went down and we slaughtered the mages and the black guards that were entering the temple, other than the main mage who was able to escape. We did descend further and got the Ring of Wishes along with some treasure. And now we're trying to head back out and figure out where we're going.
So I think you're talking about plans to get out of the desert,
Yes.
and you mentioned stopping. You guys had mentioned stopping at one of the cult auction sites.
Yeah.
Did you want to do it at the cult auction sites or the White Hand auction sites?
Either or for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I think whatever's closest, because if you give me 10 minutes, I can give you a teleportation back to, I think, Urza's place they gave us the teleportation spot to. But I think why not kill some baddies before we go?
Wait, you have your teleportation scroll?
I was going to say, I think we still have one, yeah.
Well, I have the ability.
Travel from that place. It's not a quick pop in. You got to travel halfway across the Sahara.
No, I have a teleportation ability, but only if I visit the sigils. So there was like one place where I got the sigil, and that was in Urza's. There was like a temple. I think it was Urza's. There was like a temple we went to. There's only one I have. Yeah. And King's Craig where I started. So I can, but it's not like an instant spell. It takes 10 minutes to set up this massive thing, and there has to be one set up, and it's like in a temple pre-established.
That's still way more helpful than traveling across the Sahara where you have to wear wrappings and travel at night so you don't die.
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up. I don't mind killing some cultists, but also we can just warp to a place. But I can only do it to 2 places, like I said. So, if you guys want to do that.
It's Manutile to the northeast.
Sorry.
Right?
Sounds like a dog.
Yeah.
Doing something.
That was exactly what it was.
So, yeah. What are you guys gonna do? I guess now teleportation is on the table. You guys are well supplied. Jeff in the bags of holding has plenty of stuff in them for water and food, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, so where do we want to go? Do we want to go talk to Urza and tell him we've got the shit? Or do we want to go to Craig and try and talk to him about the beholder?
I feel like Urza is going to help us come up with a more concrete plan.
Yeah.
Okay, what does the actually
He has a mantle that I dreamed about.
And the cloak of the druid that came before me, right?
Yeah.
I forgot about the.
Eric takes the cloak.
Beholder's not a bad idea at this.
Who got the riches if payment to him is the issue?
Well, that, but also, like, since we talked to Craig about it, instead of just listening to fucking Adam, because Adam led us the wrong way,
Fuck Adam.
kind of.
Adam
Craig
was
did-
your first ally.
Yeah, but Craig did tell us just to come to him. So, we could go ask him. And then we have money. And then we also have some really powerful shit. If worst comes to worst.
I mean, do we need all of that stuff? What if we really just get a hold of the mantle? You know, like if we have to pay for the thing we really need.
I want to poke that beholder in the so bad.
Hey, side note, since we're going towards, like, that realm, which is where, like, that whole story started, whatever happened to Ellie? Like, thematically. She joined us back in the desert, and then she was just gone again the next day.
She's probably off pillaging something.
Okay.
Not quite an enemy of the state. Not quite working for the state.
Probably should just send her a sending message letting know you're popping out of the desert. This is not the direction I was expecting you guys to go.
Which, because we haven't decided.
I don't know. I guess that depends on which ones you pick. I don't want to say what I was thinking because then they'll sway.
Influence. I got you. Well, I mean, while we're on our way out, is there any way if we can, like, look at where she teleported and see if it left any signs or, like, residual energy to where that might clue us in?
Give me an Arcana check.
I like to lend him a hand. Is it helping out?
I would also.
I mean, if somebody else wants to make the check, Arcana is
I was going to say maybe somebody more qualified.
I'll still do it since I've seen her use it before. But yeah, probably not.
Someone would have to check my sheet. I feel like I'm probably okay at it, but it's not maybe my strongest.
Yeah, even with help and guidance, that ain't doing shit.
Arcana is not your strong suit.
Yeah, no.
No,
Actually,
not.
Jeff is better.
And then,
You do have advantage though, so roll one more time. Yeah, you're right. It didn't help.
yeah. Even with fucking helper guidance and yeah, that's yeah.
I can confirm that she teleported. That is what you've learned for certain.
Cool. Sounds about right.
Yeah, she did exactly what she thought she did.
The other thing is, we still haven't.
Oh, you're about to say it. Go ahead. I think I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
We still haven't been to the fucking City of Secrets.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yep.
That is a big old blind spot for sure.
Now remind me, what was our objective in the city? Because I feel like we've learned
Yeah, you kind of just sidestepped the city, to be honest with you. But
with the
I was
cult,
wondering if
like,
we'd
I
done
feel like
that.
our goal.
it was to get to Baines, but he basically because you didn't have like a higher up member of the cult that you knew about, and now you've almost killed one of them twice, Zeta. You're trying to get the information about where the layer at and is and everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, that was almost a different party ago.
Yeah.
It's very hard to understand what you're saying.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're breaking up a lot on my end.
Here sucks. Do we still feel like we need to do that first?
Um,
Because it feels like we kind of accomplished.
we might not need to go to the City of Secrets for that purpose, but a place like the City of Secrets seems like a great place to learn things. So it may be worth visiting there after we have some other questions that we'd like answers to. I think we might be able to get more questions by talking to Urza, King Craig, perhaps getting the mantle and the cloak.
All that, and also, like, from what we know, it seems like there's kind of a cult stronghold there. Not necessarily a stronghold, but it's like a place they defer back to.
They can at least get refuge there.
Yeah, so like we could find and take out a good like chunk of them there potentially.
It's certainly where their high level, powerful members retreat to.
And there's also Theo's vision about where the cult was at.
Yeah, we have that option too.
I mean, if your goal is mission, just killing cult.
Yeah. I guess it depends on what our goal is, right? Like, if our goal here is to kill the cult members, then it's worth going. But if our goal is to stop the god, do we need to deal with the cult members?
I mean,
Well,
the cult.
that's the thing. Like, I think because she's been talking about ritual, and like especially with the strong cult members, like consistently avoiding us. Like, maybe they need all of them, and maybe it's gonna take them time. If we can take some of them out, it might slow them down.
You know, as a side note, I remember when this map was.
Yep.
Like when we first got it, we have done something.
It's like seeing your in-game map in a video game before and like after the main quest.
You forget how much fog there was.
That's not even all the maps. That's just
Where we've
larger
been.
map points. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
don't
doesn't
have-
include all the.
And Sengo had very little fixed maps because they were all roaming tribes. Anyway,
Do we want to put it, or have we decided already what we're doing next, or do we want to put it to a vote?
Why don't we put it down to 2?
So we talked about City of Secrets, going after the stuff in the Beholder, talking to allies. Which two of those do we want to narrow it down to?
I think we should talk to our allies. So that at the very least, if we want to go to the City of Secrets, we have a plan. And
I
it
feel
would take like a day, right? If we're just talking to Urza.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel
Mm.
with that we can jump off. Like talk to our allies first.
The problem is we don't know where they are right now because none of them are in their strongholds.
well, you only have two options as far as places to teleport. According to Lilo, you have King Craig's castle or Urza's castle.
Yeah. So King Craig's the only one
Well,
we,
you know-
at this point, know is probably still in his castle because we know Urza's like gallivanting. Or rather, we don't even know that, but last we spoke to him.
You have affirmation that he's alive and got your message. That's about it. As far as
Yeah.
Urza.
Yeah, like I can tell you guys, like I know he heard me, but I haven't heard anything back.
So King Craig or
Yeah,
Urza?
I think we all I think at this point it's like it's not that it's the first choice, but it's of the choices we can actually make the best.
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah.
eggs then.
Lilo.
And you
If
know
you
what? He's
would.
actually a god that might have been there. Yes, if you will give me 10 minutes of time to prepare, then I can do it. Just don't mind my humming along while I work on it. It's a small world. It's a small, small house from here to there, 'cause it's a small color. It's a 13 circle. Okay, we don't have anyone extra, so this should definitely work out, guys. Oh man, I wasn't muted. Yes, I wasn't muted. Okay, I'm ready when you guys are. We can teleport to King Craig's castle.
Okay.
Cracking off. Fuck.
There's no cracking.
Theo must
Oh,
have
thank
drank
God.
some strong liquor. Feel dehydrated.
So you guys actually appear in Adam's office where the teleportation ring is. But you are led to the court. And Lilo, you guys are all still bloody and messed up
Lilo
from
has
combat,
one
by the way. Yes.
hanging in by a thread.
Oh, well, I was kind of distracted during the battle, so I definitely think we should rest now that we're in a safe place, and then we can discuss things with King Craig. Speaking of rest.
Lilo's adrenaline weared off real quick after.
Yeah.
Walk into the king's court. King Craig! Passes out.
Collapses in a bloody puddle.
All of you awaken in your own chambers in a nice bed, having gotten complete rest. Your armor and clothing has been cleaned and is placed next to you. Jeff,
Thank God.
yeah, you were
Sorry.
awake the whole time. But
Yeah.
they offered to polish your armor. And having had a full night's rest and gotten out of the desert, you're back on a regular or a regular schedule. You are woken up from a massive earthquake, larger than any of the ones you felt before. Stuff goes falling off of the shelves in your room, and you hear lightning, or you see lightning and hear massive cracks of thunder during the earthquake.
We definitely need to find King Craig.
Yeah.
So does everybody go to the court?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you are still alive, Lilo. Times have gotten worse. Tell me you come bearing good news.
We do. We have excellent news. We believe that we are close to being able to achieve our ultimate goal, my lord. And I do really flourished bow. We have worked hard and gathered the supplies we need. Only we are looking for some guidance because we are unsure of exactly how to complete our quest.
Everyone, leave the court. Adam, you may stay. And all the nobles and the guards leave except for Adam and the king.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. As you can tell, time is very short. We have in our possession a ring that will grant us the ability to make one wish. And we know that in the past you were able to seal away what's his face. The name has escaped me. We are wondering if since then you guys have come up with a better, more permanent solution to this problem, or if sealing him away is the only way.
Our solution we still believe to be the best. We did not expect some suicidal cult to attempt to free him.
Jeff's gonna step up and tip his hat and bow, and be like, what happened to that Magnus guy that you work with? Remember, he has some of our things that we willingly kind of left with him, but we'd like them back.
He believes they are his now. They would come at a cost. We would have
And
to
they might
open
be abused.
negotiations with him. Time is very dear right now. I don't know if you felt the earth this morning.
Yes, it woke us up.
I believe my father's slumber is beginning to get near its end.
Well then, how do we ensure that his slumber continues?
I don't know. You may have to sacrifice your power like we did. Or go down to where he slumbers and see what's happening.
Because we're not gods, I think the second option is probably a little more likely to result in something that'll last more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, my concern is the cult. Left unchecked, they're likely to just summon them again.
The situation is critical. Kiku has no god now. Amaterasu fled. His sister has not been seen. We believe the cult has taken her. A tomb is
Do you know
believed to
where
be
they're
with the cult as well. What?
Do we know where they're taking them? Because if they were killing them, they would be able to come back. So they must be taking them somewhere.
No, we don't know where they're. If we were, we would go and rescue them.
Hmm.
I'm
If
like kind of
only we
under my
could
breath.
find them.
The City of Secrets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, unfortunately.
We don't believe so. We think they're still in this dimension.
Then perhaps they're to be used in the ritual that wakes up your father.
That is our fear. Maybe they're giving back the power of the gods that was used. Though they've taken gods that weren't a part of the ritual.
But using their power to break it could be a possibility.
I was never one for magic, but I believe so. We have lost 3 of the major gods. The god of storms, also from Kiku, the triplet, has been gone for the longest. He disappeared. Now we believe it may have been related to the cult. We are in the process of locating the minor gods who travel throughout the realm, who don't own any country themselves. They can be harder to find, but several are left unaccounted for so far.
Well, what can you give us to prepare us for what seems to be the upcoming battle?
I wasn't expecting you to teleport into my castle last night. I'm not so sure I've prepared.
Yes, we totally understand, but whatever supplies you have available will help ensure the safety of this country, of this world, as a matter of fact. We're not asking for anything extreme.
Such as, you are welcome to have any supplies and things you may need.
Potions.
I'm sure there's a teleportation scroll or so you can use. I wouldn't recommend traveling by the water. Great beasts that haven't been seen in thousands of years are floating through the waters.
Holman,
They're attacking anything.
Holman would like to. My lord,
Yes.
relation to that ugly beholder. I have some.
We've already discussed this.
I think he's saying basically, could you
It
set
is
up
a
meeting
matter
for
of
it?
gold.
I could resurrect our ally.
Holman, I see that you are upset, but you invaded his casino, and he defended it. He is an old gambling buddy of mine for a long time. We have mutually benefited off of each other's business dealings over the years.
Holman would like.
I won't have you going to war and causing damage in my city.
Holman would like to apologize, for he has been resurrected before and has gone a little insane with teenage bloodlust. I remember what my
What is it you wish to have back?
preferably the remains of our allies.
Jeff's gonna be like, he's gonna thank King Craig for his hospitality as always, and say, I don't know if there's much more that I can contribute currently. You guys hash out the details. I'm gonna go find a forge and make Theo some more bullets.
Theo's gonna go follow Jeff.
Nice.
Appreciated, because I am bottom.
And I don't believe he's in the habit of keeping the dead bodies of intruders. He's nice enough not to leave them on my street, and I don't ask questions. I'm sorry that it was members of your party. I can chip in 5,000 gold for one of your items. You'll have to provide the rest.
Could you happen to make them diamonds?
You want $5,000 in diamonds instead?
Just like 10 diamonds. Just in case. For a cleric in need to cast spells for his party that tends to become weakened.
On that point, actually, I believe we have a ton of diamonds as a party. Like, I'm pretty sure we have a fuck.
Holman hasn't, Holman's been, given the diamonds, but Holman kind of wants to, bling out a bit. Have his own diamonds for, just in case someone needs to, not die roleplay wise. We want to be a martyr or something. This is the end game. I'm talking out of Holman's little nose here.
Part of I'm visioning Holman blinging himself out in just diamond shit and then telling the party, it's for you guys.
King Craig kind of rolls his eyes at Holman and tells Adam to give him the diamonds.
Oh, okay.
5,000 gold would have gone a lot further.
I was gonna say, as I was walking out, as hearing this, I'd just pull out 5 diamonds and hand them to Holman.
Holman's gonna look up and just be like, shiny.
Okay, so what's everybody doing right now?
I'm going to make bullets.
You have access to the Castle Forge, which has all the finest equipment. You recognize a lot of it to be imported from Mineria, and you're familiar.
Cool. Make some bullets.
Holman would like to try and get some plate armor. I have scale right now, currently.
Maybe something King Craig has available. Maybe not perfectly your size, but with some adjustment. It'd probably be cheaper and faster to adjust a suit of existing armor than to buy a brand new one. Or get one made.
If Jeff wouldn't mind, buffering out the legs a bit for itself.
Bring it to the forge. Do what I can.
I would like to rate the stock for potions. I do think we might need to be able to heal ourselves, and having those things on whatever potions he has available, that would be very helpful.
So, Holman, when you're looking through the armory, you come across a section that almost looks like a museum with armors put on display, and you find dwarven plate.
Yes.
King Craig tells you that he took it off the battlefield of one of his great battles. The guy fought so well that he wanted to remember him and kept the armor. And you can have it.
Holman will thank the king. Just it.
Anybody else?
How'd I do rating the potion stock?
What were you looking for?
Specifically, healing potions for us.
We're screen sharing. Can you pull up the healing potions for Lilo?
Nobody's screen sharing, so there you go.
I am in the game.
Yeah, but if I'm watching the stream, then I won't be able to follow along on Discord because my phone's stupid.
You're able to get 8 potions of greater healing.
Thank you. I'll pass. Like everyone can get one, and then yeah, Holman, I'll give it an extra one too because Holman's usually healing.
Potion.
And let's see, you have your potions, some shiny new armor, a little bit more information, I guess, about your enemy. Are you going to stay the day here recovering and planning? I know, Jeff, you're making bullets. That's probably going to take you at least a couple of hours, 4 hours, we'll say.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 4 to 5. Probably makes sense.
Warren, do you have anything you wish to be doing around the castle?
No, Corin mostly just walks around and tries to just take in the castle, learn a bit about its history, see it. But he's just going to enjoy the couple of days of peace we've got before things get back to crazy again.
Lilo, you notice, and let's see, Theo and Jeff, you've been here. Holman, have you been here?
Holman's been here.
You guys all see that the castle is far more serious and dark than you've noticed it before. Where before everyone was lighthearted, they were very loud and boisterous. They're so quiet and serious now. As if Craig getting serious has brought everybody into a more serious tone as well. The weather is far more sporadic. There's no ships on the docks. And you see that even the docks have taken damage that doesn't seem to have been repaired yet. Overall, the city is very dark right now.
No boat.
I wouldn't go as far. I wouldn't go as far as to say we have a couple days, but I think get today situated and then we can warp out at like dawn.
I'm alright with that.
I can do a day. I need something to kill though, soon.
Yeah, I took reverse gravity as one of my Arcanum spells, and I really want to use it.
All right. So you guys, you're well fed. Everyone gets rested. Jeff, you lose your temporary hit points.
Yes, I just fucking did that myself.
Give me. So, what would you think would be an appropriate roll here for making the bullets? Um, Either let's say sleight of hand.
Performance or athletics?
I know what you want athletics.
Well, athletics, yeah, obviously. Performance, I'm really shit at. I'm throwing that out there.
Yeah, because it's a precision thing, right? It's about your ability to be consistent and replicate a process over and over and keep everything consistent the same throughout. So, but it does also take a fair amount of endurance, so I would understand the athletics argument to an extent.
Insight, even?
I'll get a sleight of hand or insight, sure. Theo, Jeff is able to make 100 bullets for you.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Yeet.
Okay, you get another long rest. You wake up in the morning on your second day in Big Nielsen. There are small tremors today, but you don't feel like a large one as if you did the night before and or the morning before. And the clouds, it's just rolling thunder clouds all throughout the day or morning. You guys have two more two teleportation scrolls. New armor for Holman. One of Craig's messengers comes to you, Lilo, and tells you that they will give you a special deal and charge you 10,000 gold per item you want back.
How much gold?
Messenger from Space the Beholder. So, how much gold do you guys did we collect?
Can I go get the for like my first act of the day? Can I go get the jewelry we found appraised?
Yes. You take it to King Craig's treasury, his personal bank, and they take a look at it. They determine it's worth a total of 1,100 gold pieces.
Okay. Can I just add that then? 1,100.
Yeah, we can just do it that way. They offer to buy it from you in exchange.
We have found a.
And this is the most realistic way we've ever handled it.
Didn't we find some gold?
I think we already calculated that.
Well, guys, do we have enough to buy any of the items?
Jeff is.
Well, yeah, you guys lost your opportunity to have 5,000 added back to it for 10 diamonds.
I mean, our bank's not sitting that high. We're pretty high, but it's not that high.
What liquid assets do we have?
Fully,
Yeah.
about 8 grand.
Okay.
Yeah, even if I give you my money, it won't get us there.
And that's like our whole bank.
Yeah, and I don't have any money on me.
Yeah, I only have
That
like
includes your
100
gold bars.
What'd you say?
The gold bars is calculated into that. That's not in your inventory.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
I mean, I do also. I have some gemstones that are worth some money, but not enough for that.
It's unfortunate. And it really is an insane bargain at 10,000 gold pieces for each item.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
So I didn't want to pitch this in front of King Craig for like obvious reasons, but what if we could find a way to lure the beholder out in the open? Pretty sure we could schwack it.
I don't think that we need to, guys.
I feel like it's a lot of effort. And then also,
Yeah, I feel like we don't need to do this. Let's
He's
just
gotten
move
serious, but he's still King Craig.
I was gonna say, like, King Craig's pretty lackadaisical. Like, he might be a little mad, but he's probably not gonna care too much.
I mean, I just feel
Not
like
that
we
I'm
have
saying it's
bigger priorities.
yeah, I feel like we're on the short end handles time wise.
Yeah, and they've used an accelerant. So I think we should head to the place of your dreams and go visit this deity.
To the lava time.
So you never saw the entrance, which means you don't really have a place to focus on. You would have a very low probability of making it to your goal.
yeah. All we know is the big mountain, basically.
Well,
As
the
far
volcano.
as, yeah, I mean, as far as that exact entrance, I guess is what I'll say.
Yeah, we know where it's at, just not so much like the exact coordinates. General
Coffee.
location.
Jeff, give me a history check.
Yes.
Can we just ask King Craig?
Jeff, you remember that Leo was from Manutele and he always told you about the monastery he was from.
Yeah, but can we teleport there is the thing.
Well, Leo can.
That's Leo. Leo's not with us anymore.
Remember Theo, not Leo.
So
You're right.
if you can look up, or I mean, you can teleport to places that you know of and have been told of. The clearer your image of the place, the clearer your opportunity to get there. So, like, you've seen it on the map, you know it exists. You've heard stories of somebody describing it, so you can picture it. Anybody else who's heard of Castle Monastery Grayskill would also be able to think of the location, basically.
I think that's not a bad place to start, necessarily. Any counterpoints?
I'm good with it. It'll get us close.
Close as
We also, to an extent, know that Leo knows a little bit more, not so much more than Jeff, but more than the rest of the party, about the City of Secrets, and that Grayskull does have a little bit of knowledge on them, so that could be interesting.
Okay. So, whoever's casting teleport, I need you to roll 2d10s.
I would think it would be me, since I'm the one who only has knowledge of it, really.
Yeah.
Me too.
You guys land on the beach of Monastery Grayskull. Ah, shoot.
All praise Conan Tolly, not the barbarian.
Yep.
By the power of Grayskull.
The fact that you just used those two, like, hurts me so much.
You're welcome.
This is a monastery.
I love it.
That hurt really bad.
Yep, He-Man and Conan. Gotta love it.
So, you guys land on the beach of Manutele, and you see the castle in front of you. You see that there are monks tending to the crops out in front. There's a dense forest on the other side of the castle. And you see various flying lizards in the sky, pterodactyls and stuff like that. And you hear stomping off in the forest. What do you guys wish to do?
Je-
To unlock the tokens.
Jeff's gonna go walk up to the beach and just kind of like stare out at the water for a second.
Not in Viumbe.
Give me a perception check. You have a dark feeling, and you can sense great powers underneath the waters, in just outside the shallows.
I'll cautiously
coming out.
I'll cautiously
Yes!
take one step.
Jeff, is that you?
You fucking turtle!
Ah, you sure it's him, or is it just an empty shell?
Jeff's gonna run up and give him like a good like barbarian's handshake, like arm
Coleman is
clasp.
shell shocked.
Leo's gonna run up and give him a barbarian hello in return.
In a very slow run. Okay.
Surprisingly fast. Well, turtles are surprisingly fast, but
On land.
Leo especially. It's been ages. You've survived. It's good to see you, friend. What brings you to our doorstep? Though that feels like a silly question, with the winds blowing the way they are.
You've seen what has been happening, I'm sure. You may not have experienced quite the same on your desolate island, but I'm sure you can feel the rumblings. we're getting closer, but so are they.
Are they here? Is that what brought you here, friend?
No, we believe that your monastery has some knowledge that might be able to help us, and maybe some knowledge from yourself as well. Seeing as you can see, the rest of our compatriots have not made it back.
The dark look crosses Theo's eyes as he takes a deep turtle sigh.
Jeff,
It's
did you
good to see
explain who
you
he
alive,
is
friend. It's good to
to
see you
everybody
alive.
else?
Come
Not yet.
in. Get into the
It'll be
monastery. We'll be happy to provide you whatever assistance we can.
Oh my god, your monastery.
Warren, are you just hanging out on the beach?
A dwarf of the cloth, I see.
Yeah.
We welcome you.
Brother of
The faith sheets, that is crazy.
That was a good one.
Yeah, sorry. I was
force of
just
habit.
No, it was really good. I just wanted to recognize it.
Holman, like, over the cloth over.
Ah, I had a sentence and then my brain broke. I apologize. I'm going to bring him to the, I guess would be the head of the monastery.
Yeah, Jeff will, like, as they're walking along, he'll inform Leo of, like, kind of just what has happened since, like, I lost a few others. I managed to stay alive, but this is who we're working with now. They've been good companions.
And I'm gently humming just the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. That's all these simple monks really need.
You're not.
As I hum along.
No, you're good.
Turtle necessities just didn't work out. Shell necessities. That's what I should have said. Sorry.
Is there?
As we were walking
I
through, I was just gonna say, do we notice, like, is it more people? Are there more turtles? Is it very vast?
Um, it's mixture of Githyanki, of humans. Leo does appear to be the only turtle there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's mixture of all species and races that they just seem to be working together, training and honing their martial and physical abilities um, to achieve peace.
Kind of amazing. I'm awestruck with their discipline.
Great month. Sorry.
Warren's gonna take notes on the various techniques he observes. Should be good notes to add to the library.
We've been here for a while this month. We've fight and live amongst the great beasts here. Fight with ourselves. Lately, we've been uncovering tunnels, lava tunnels, and we found some old records. It is believed that those tunnels stretch all the way to the mainland of Viumbe, under the Great Sea without ever touching the water. No living monk has ever returned to tell the tale from entering them.
Fortunately, I think that's exactly what we're looking for.
Throw me at one of these great beasts before I descend the tunnel, and I will go.
He's super eager to try to test himself.
I did say we.
I myself would like to observe these monks and see if I cannot be inspired to write a new song.
You see those two monks that are standing side by side. They are training with throwing axes and throwing knives, while the two up on the deck are engaged in kind of a sparring match with hand to hand. And then you see the other guys just tending to the horses at the stable. But everybody here is doing something. Nobody is at rest except for Leo because he's entertaining guests.
You said you came here looking for those tunnels?
If you recall, that was one of the last key pieces of information we received. We have received more information. We believe that God name that we all forgot is in notes somewhere. Is arising from these cracks.
Kotahi.
Did I?
Atahi.
Kotahi. Kotahi.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's been a while since it came up.
This could give us a direct path to where he's buried? Is that what I'm understanding?
Like I said, we don't know where these tunnels go. We've never entered them. It's always been something only talked about, not one we've mapped. We've had no reason to.
Jeff's gonna look at Theo and be like, "You're the one with the dreams."
I think
Yeah,
it might be
so-
worth starting the process of mapping those tunnels out. They may lead somewhere important. Very important.
Do you have a map of the area? Theo asking Leo.
Does Theo answer Leo?
I've been
DM,
waiting
is
to
there a
find out.
map of the area? Leo goes to shuffle around what looks to be a shelf that has various scrolls on it. And while he's doing that, DM, is there a map of the area? And if it's the Viumbe map, could you please reshare the Viumbe?
It's on the northeast side of the mountain.
Theo looks at the map and marks an area.
Approximately Delta 6.
Right around in this area, I believe. The dream was a while ago and taken a few hits since then.
I'm sure you got in some bad fights as well.
Not that I'd remember. But I'm fairly
Beautiful thing about
confident.
concussions. You don't remember getting hurt.
It is hard to forget a divinely inspired dream, and I'm fairly confident destination. Ah, I know the location. I can guide you there. It's about a day's travel on foot.
I'm up for it.
It's
Yeah.
like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so you would have to spend the night in the jungle.
Cool. I want to kill some shit. I need to
I was
kill
gonna
some
say
shit.
it.
Just walking through the jungle as quietly as possible, trying to sneak up on every possible predator and ambusher.
I'm not bloodthirsty, guys. It's just this thing's talking to me, and it's kind of hungry.
Kind of making you thirsty for blood? Yes, we understand.
No, it's hungry, not me. It's
Mhm.
kind of nice.
No, don't. We understand. It's okay. We'll find something for your sword. Yes.
I uploaded a bunch of maps and I forgot what I named them.
You can't hate on the sword at all. It is a stupid sword.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not an asshole. Like he's kind of murder hungry.
Well, we're entering a place that has a
Blackweight
lot of
Razor
targets.
gives you a bold encouragement to allow him to absorb a soul.
We're entering a target-rich and a soul-rich environment, one might say. Lilo kind of looks at Jeff. Is you okay there, friend?
You
Yeah,
travel for about 6 hours and do not come across any encounters that come close. You see birds off in the, or creatures off in the distance flying, and you see things grazing, but they leave you alone. Everybody roll for finding a campground. Give a survival check, please.
Does Leo also make a roll? Did I level Leo up at all?
Nope. He gave up fighting, remember?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I expected.
Let's find an excellent campground. You feel pretty confident that if anything does come, that you will have plenty of warning. That Jeff's passive alarm would be plenty.
Um, before Jeff proposes himself as he would normally, Jeff would like to fly up into the night sky and just sit on the carpet.
Okay.
Show you
What are you
the
looking for?
world.
I'm just waiting for a pterodactyl to fly by me, potentially. But I'm low enough, like, I'll say I'm 100 feet in the air, so I can still see the campground and the area around it.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Hopefully we get to see some action soon for the sake of Jeff.
I'm still keeping you guys on watch. I'm just watching from the sky.
Yeah, I worry about the toll that weapon takes on your mind. The longer you have to force it to wait.
Well, he's not. He's trying to give it an opportunity to not wait.
Uh, I think
Well, yeah.
It hasn't
I
really
had
changed
no
me.
clue.
Like, I'm good. It
How
just
do you
is
spell pterodactyl?
PT.
PTER
Everything you expect, but it starts with a P.
PTERYDACTL.
I don't have a pterodactyl, but I have a pteranodon.
Similar enough.
So not, that's way bigger.
All right, Jeff. Make an attack roll on the pteranodon.
You are totally on your own, dude.
What's its flying speed?
Not enough to outrun that carpet. Do your thing. Oh, you know you can drop it.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant for you to drop it on the feature, but I didn't have it shown on the combat tracker.
Oh, yeah.
Killed it. You got 8 HP. Temporary.
Okay.
Do you wish to do it again?
I'm just gonna chill in there for the night.
Well, you won't get rest if you're continually doing that. You have to actually do like inactive activities.
That's fine. I don't need rest right now. Also,
Have a little-
technically, if I'm just sitting there and nothing else attacks me, I can still do sentry's rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is to do sentry's rest, you have to. Which they're not attacking you. You just wanted to go out for one of them, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you are standing up high, or sitting, I guess, up high on your carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to do anything tonight?
get some rest and prepare for the next day.
Just, I would like to say a prayer to this god for guidance through this fight.
With
And none.
with Black Razor satiated, I'll descend to 50 feet.
At 50 feet, you're actually under, like, the trees are just above 50 feet. They're like 60, 70 feet. So you would
Let's
be
go-
within the tree line.
Let's go top of the tree line then, whatever that is. So
Gotcha.
60 or something.
We're gonna continue to work on the song that was inspired by the monks working.
Jeff, you don't get attacked by anything flying throughout the air. They seem to leave you alone. Some of them might be a little bit curious, but you're large enough that they're not trying to attack you as a food source. You do see some T-Rexes in the area hunting, and some other large carnivorous and smaller ones off on the hunt during the night.
Okay.
But they leave your guys' camp alone, and you get a long rest. You guys have a quarter day's travel to the edge of the volcano.
I'm gonna fly down to the camp, and first thing in the morning, I'm gonna be like, dinos. Dinos.
Great beast.
Yeah, Jeff, even in all of your travels, you had never seen creatures like that. You've heard tales of them, met people who claim to have traveled here, but this was your first time seeing them in person. Same
Yeah.
for everyone else, though Jeff has gotten the most intimate sight of them.
And now Eric inside is really happy because he can transform into a dinosaur now.
Yes. Oh my god. Holy shit. Can I redo
Right.
the spell? So one of my options is animate object. Eric could turn into a T-Rex, and I could animate object Jeff. That would be fucking wild.
Oh,
Jeff
oh, yeah,
wielding
I
a black
love the
razor
sound of
is an
this.
animated suit of armor, while Eric runs around as a T-Rex chomping shit.
I mean, just having Eric, just ooh.
I never intended
Well,
this
as you
character to
guys-
be broken.
As you guys are traveling to the entrance to the mountain, you hear some large footsteps, and you see some pteranodons flying in your direction. Everyone roll for initiative. One second, guys. You guys can arrange yourselves how you wish.
No, we can't because our tokens are locked.
You can.
There.
We roll for initiative for them. Seth, you're still first. Alrighty, guys. So you see, most of the smaller ones are fleeing. For the obvious reason. What do you wish to do? Pterodons are flying 40 feet in the air.
I will go 40 feet and 45 feet up, which should be approximately 60 feet.
Yep.
And I'll take a slash at a Pteranodon too.
Okay, ducking and weaving through the branches of the tree. Jeff flies up and takes a swing. And hits. It survives.
We'll take another jump at it.
You should still have your 8 temporary, right?
Yes.
I think it dropped on their long rest. That's still a hit. You gain an additional 20 temporary hit points.
Cool.
I feel like Jeff's fighting style has changed a little bit.
Gee. I wonder.
Let's see. Can I reach that?
Now I know how it was when I got my cloak for other people.
And then we're gonna descend and go for a swing at the Dimetrodon.
Okay.
Jeff's gonna have them all finished by the time we get.
That's a hit.
+6.
You may RP or kill.
Jeff descends through the branches of the trees, and you just see him whooshing on his carpet, and he just goes and slices off the head of this Dimetrodon, and you just hear, like, mechanical cackling.
23. Jeff is going to be so juiced. Like a fiend.
Oh, I also forgot. Should have had advantage on that attack, too, but not that it mattered.
You did fine.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. End of my turn. I want a bonus action Hunter's Mark T-Rex 1.
So Leo, you see Jeff destroying the creatures that you guys praised and have trained alongside, um, who you try not to kill as much as possible. You see Jeff just carving into them blood crazily. What do you wish to do?
I didn't see the. Did I see him through the rock?
No, I mean you saw cold precision.
Like, if he wasn't so far back, I just want to say, like, his face is in cold shock as blood splatters on it. Just like, oh god, no, Jeff! If it
I mean,
doesn't
you guys
attack
still
you
take pride
first,
in fighting them, but you don't
if it
always
doesn't
kill them.
attack you first, come on, man. Leo's
Okay,
also gonna
Leo.
run forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash 1, 2, 4, 5.
Okay.
That does end Leo's turn.
Leo, you're up.
Leo's gonna use his action to throw on his hood. Then he's gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash. 1, 2, 5. That's gonna end Theo's turn.
My
You're
turn.
up.
All right. Corn is going to jump up and flap his wings a couple of times, getting into the branches of the tree that he's under. So he's not going to move anywhere. Just going to go up vertically, like what? How high up until like the big branches that might be able to hold a bird person.
20 feet.
All right. So yeah, he's about 20 feet in the air. Initially, he was gonna just Eldritch Blast the crap out of a Dimetrodon, or maybe that Pterodon that's to the right or north of him. But seeing just how horrified Leo is, he's gonna hesitate. And he's gonna shout over to Leo, "Hey, is there a way that we can resolve this without killing them all?"
Hint, the ones that aren't running for their lives and the one that looks hungry. There's a difference.
Jeff, ignore the Dimetrodons. Get the Tyrannosaurs.
A big old task.
I think he's up for it. And
If
with
they
that,
run away, don't chase them. Let it be. They learned their lesson. Please, for the love of dinosaurs.
Orin is gonna blast the T-Rex #1 with Eldritch Blast. Oh, critical hit!
Hey,
Can you reach
and a
that?
crit.
Oh.
What is the range of Eldritch Blast? I thought it was
Yeah,
pretty long.
120. So this is 5 feet outside of that. So that should have been a disadvantage.
You're at 135 feet.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely outside of normal range. Oh no, there is no disadvantage. It's just 120 feet. I can't
Yeah, for
actually make that
spells, you
shot.
can't do that.
Yeah, I have to move forward.
I mean, you have plenty of you
Yeah,
move at 20, so you have another 15.
I'll
Or do you
keep
have
my
50 feet
distance from
flying?
the T-Rex. I have a respect for our frontline fighters, and I don't want to take their role away from them.
You're unable to push him back due to its size.
That's fair.
Huge beast.
Nice.
Damn.
All right then.
And my last beam.
That's it. Okay.
And that's all for my turn right now.
Hello.
I mean, I'd like to move forward as much as I can, and then how close does that get me?
Nobody ever take control of Lilo.
I can move it. How tall is that rock?
It's pretty big. It's like 15 feet tall, like straight vertical.
You don't really have line of sight.
Okay, then I will use Bardic Inspiration on Jeff. Well, he annihilates only the T-Rexes.
I don't know if
Do you want to
Jeff.
dash?
Oh yeah, I can dash too, because that's a bonus action. So let's do that.
That's not a bonus. Oh, and
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Bardic Inspiration. There you go. And then yeah, now you have line of sight.
Okay.
And Bardic Inspiration, what's your inspiration die? D10?
Yeah, I think it just got upgraded.
Coleman.
Coleman. One, two, three, I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at level 4.
You don't have line of sight to number 2.
I'll do number 1.
That's a hit. Okay. It looks pissed off.
That'll be the end of my turn.
You see the Tyrannosaurus Rex attack the Dimetrodon with its tail, critically wounding it. Leo.
Wait, is that top around?
Oh yeah, I apologize. Do your thing.
Yes. 17. Whoa, lag. Whoop.
Still 17.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. 16. A lot of lag. Back to 17.
Okay. So yes, Leo's still up then.
Sorry, getting a lot of lag. Let me know if anybody gets kicked.
Nice map, by the way, DM. Everything in here
Oh, thank you.
sinks. Like none of the artwork or shading feels out of place.
And the monastery was also quite nice. Didn't quite get a comment.
I appreciate that. Leo is up first this round. You see the T-Rex going in for the kill for his lunch. I think it's a race between him and Jeff, honestly.
Leo's gonna run forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash 1, 2, 4, 5.
Okay. Anything else?
I haven't seen my abilities in a minute. No, that'll be it.
Okay. The Dimitrodon tries to get away. And as he's running by Jeff,
I will not take an opportunity attack.
he takes a nip at you and misses. Do you swing as he runs by?
Jeff.
I'm gonna just like smack it with the broadside of the sword, not like try to swing at it. Just like get the fuck out of here.
All right. Corin.
Seeing that even though he landed some really good hits, he didn't actually do that much to T-Rex. I'm gonna go ahead and use a spell slot to cast Levitate on Tyrannosaurus Rex number 2.
500-pound weight limit.
Oh yeah, fuck. Definitely over 500 pounds.
Yeah, those things are like 4 tons.
They're a few thousand.
Like 4 tons.
Yeah. Do a psychic lance on T-Rex number
Up
1.
to 8 tons.
Up to 8. Damn.
I mean, you tried it.
You just see a blood. Well, actually, he's got feathers, so you wouldn't really see veins bulging.
You just see Corin straining and nothing happening.
There's a lot of flapping, a lot of effort, and nothing happens. the Tyrannosaurus Rex has an extra spring in its step for the next turn.
This feels that much lighter.
It's my turn.
Okay. Jeff, you saw Corin flap his feathers around a bit.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25.
You gotta go around the big rock. Yeah, there you go.
I'm on a flying carpet.
Oh, right. My bad. Fights are more three-dimensional than most.
I have 80. And I'm a swing.
When you get in close, he attacks.
Okay. Do you want to do that first?
Yeah, I'm working on it. And it gets
Misses.
very close, but it misses. Go ahead. What?
What? Why I rolled advantage? I have advantage on all attack rolls when I have temporary hit points from killing something with Black Razor.
No, I said it's a hit.
Oh, I thought you said what?
No, I said hit.
Process healing.
Making sure I'm getting the right T-Rex. Good.
You're good. I mean,
He got saved by the second ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And third attack.
Hit.
I'll do that. Plus another 7.
Okay.
And as I'm slashing away at it, I'm just gonna look up at it and like wave my hands and kind of taunt it and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. Yeah.
Theo's never been big game hunting.
Standard critical hit. Do your damage. That'd be a lot of dice.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at big game hunting. You may RP or kill.
I mean, I just one-shot a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know how else to RP that. Being
Yep.
shot through the eye.
Jeff, did you make him a 700 Nitro Magnum?
What's the brain count of this?
Some magic to it.
I don't think it gets counted in grains. I think you just weigh it in ounces.
Aether Steel is really special. And Jeff is a really special blacksmith.
Yeah.
You just hear like Theo just satisfied with. Then he's gonna run.
It's just retirement. Just selling those rifles.
I mean, yeah, custom made a.
Omen, you're up.
I mean, I've got a lot of options. I can do that. I've already done prosthetics.
Rebuild the shipping organization.
That's my main goal.
And then sell your rifles.
Holy shit. Sorry, totally random. I'm just like watching a movie in the background, and obviously it's a prop, but still, like, there's like a trophy fish. And it's a sockeye salmon, but it's like 2.5 feet. That's a massive
Know
salmon.
enough about fish. That's a hit.
Salmon used to get upwards of 70 pounds.
Hurt.
Oh, for sure. You could still find them up to like 40, 50. It's just really rare.
Yeah,
Last
sadly.
turn.
Leela. The T-Rex. Well, one T-Rex is still coming. An invisible explosion in the sky stopped him. The first one dead.
If he's within range, I think I'm gonna psychic lance his ass.
You do have to move to get full view of him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll move so I have range, and then I'll snipe him with my psychic lance.
You can save
You
yourself.
get about. You can get to about within 100 feet of him.
I think that's enough space.
Are you 30 or 35 feet of movement for Lilo?
30.
30.
Alright, we got you to 90 feet.
I believe that's enough for psychic lance. Am I wrong?
Anybody?
Psychic glance should be 100 feet, I think.
I've got it in my
Yeah, Corum, you have it.
120.
Lilo, you don't have that on.
It's not.
Yeah. Level 4, Relauth Psychic Glance.
Yeah, it's just, I never say
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
I did the same thing last time.
I do it as well.
I mean, Jeff's doing his best Goldblum.
Failed. It took it, but it's still standing.
Did nobody pick up on that?
Goldblum. Yeah.
He's in the T-Rex,
That's
man.
Park.
I thought it was good.
Lilo. No, I have push to talk on. I laughed. Lilo, oh, you're done.
I
You
think
just
that's my
did your
turn,
second
yeah, yeah.
lance, right? I apologize. It's my turn. They continue to flee. The ones that didn't get caught up in the combat. Number 2 goes for Jeff.
should have ran away.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Lilo can only Leo can only like wince at what's happening.
He hits with his bite.
That he does. That's a lot of dice.
On 23. And grappling Jeff. And restraining Jeff.
Ooh.
Theo.
Wait, top around.
Yep, go ahead.
19, so if I lower 19, lower 19, then yeah. 19. same thing.
Theo, it's your turn.
Theo's gonna run 1, 2. Up a nice shot.
Yep, that's a hit.
Jeff is sad.
And you took your second kill.
Sorry, Jeff. I was a wee faster on the draw.
Jeff's like climbing out of the T-Rex's mouth. All right, you survived your first dinosaur encounter.
I like how that was prefaced by the first.
I mean, I'm not saying there's any more.
Jeff is
So
sad.
Jeff mopes for about another hour as you walk through the jungle, getting closer to the volcano. When you get to the foot of it, you see that there's like a large indentation, and at the end of it, there's a cave entrance where Leo parts way with you, telling you to follow the footsteps down, and good luck in the caves. So, do you wish to do anything before entering the uh, cave?
Uh, Jeff is gonna thank Leo and apologize for the smaller dinosaurs, and tell him that like if we haven't come back or sent word in like 3 days, send word out to Urza and Craig specifically.
Send word out.
Oh,
I will do my best.
I for one would love a T-Rex tooth necklace. Anybody else
Yeah,
want to
you know
rip
what?
teeth
Theo
out of the...
really likes the sound of that idea.
Yeah, especially like you should get first choice of the teeth because obviously.
Oh, I'm taking
Jeff-
one fang from each. Oh,
Jeff would have, but he's so sad he didn't get the kill that he's gonna sulk off and not take one.
Holman's gonna step in to Theo and Corin and be like, "Gentlemen, who do you think gave you advantage on those?"
Are you doing this after Leo leaves?
You did not give me
Yeah.
a vet. Yes, and I have an invisibility.
I disagree with Ivory as much as anybody, but if the elephant's already dead and you just happen to walk up on it,
Give me a survival check for everybody who wants to take a tooth.
Give me their rib. Want dinosaur.
What time are you guys trying to go down?
I think I ended up getting bit.
I am wise.
Warren, you're unsuccessful. Uh, roll a d6.
I'll guide him as we go along.
You slip and puncture your arm, take 4 damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Theo, you get a tooth. Holman, you get a tooth.
I have to roll twice. I wanted to.
Yes.
I think the rib is big.
I will check. It's still going to be the same. You're still doing kind of a practical survival skill of butchery. Theo, you get your second one successfully. Holman, you get the rib, but you don't do a very good job of it. You're not used to this type of body. So there's nicks on your rib, and there's still meat and stuff to be cleaned off of it. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right.
yeah, just like not like sulking, but just kind of like meh, seemingly talking to himself, but
Meh.
he's talking to
Theo's
Black Racer.
Theo's usual swagger has gone from drunken to a wee bit snobby.
Okay.
He did
As
kill
some
a
of
few
your
guys.
guys' swagger changes, Jeff, you still have some temporary HP.
No, like Black Razor's like pleased, but it's like, man, I really wanted that thing. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
You're agreeing with it. I did too. Dude.
uh, yes, Black Razor. I like this. Okay. Anyway, you go down into the tunnel, and it's almost like going down a staircase. You feel as if you're going down for hours. You lose track. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You lose track about how far you've gone down. The floor is like the entire tunnel, which is large enough for all of you to pass through comfortably, but not much larger than that. It's made up of rough volcanic stone. But as you're traveling, it begins to change into more of like a clay or a rock instead of just volcanic stone. And you keep on going down. Eventually, it opens up into a great cavern, and it seems to be lit by a blue glowing fungus, giving dim light throughout, but you can't completely see unless you have dark vision.
120 feet.
Yes.
What I was just gonna say, it is 4:30. Since we're kind of at the end, I don't know if you guys want to call it there or keep going. Party consensus. I'm down. Just I know we're hitting that time.
Might be a good spot. Not sure.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say yeah. I gotta go to work tomorrow morning.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, we'll wrap up here then. This is the end of episode 66.